run.
It's pretty wet, but let's get in. Oh, it's good to be back in. Horrible day, as you can tell, but in the Golf R for a drive. So yeah, let's enjoy it. And this is why, you know, sports cars, supercars, in the real world, this is the real world. Well, the real world in the UK anyway. And looking forward to taking the car out for a drive. So yeah, let's get to it. Hi there guys, Sam here. You join me once again in the Golf R on a very wet and horrible day here in the UK. Apologies for the audio and bits, but yeah, this is just going to be a casual drive. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how a car like this, or any sort of normal car, can in fact be better than you know, your sports cars and your supercars. So yeah, I'll get straight into that during the video. But yeah, if you haven't seen my previous video, this is actually the first time I've driven the car since I've had that service. Yeah, and I wanted to kind of get my feel back in the car, you know. It's weird, you know, I'd never had a car overnight somewhere. It's always been with me. And I don't think I'll do that again, to be honest with you, because well, unless it really needs it. So yeah, back in the car. Yeah, thank you for the support on my previous video as well. You know, I tried to do a little bit. It's a community channel at the end of the day. I like to think we're all not, whether you have a load of money or if you don't, you know, not getting done over is quite an important thing, and sharing that experience, which is what I wanted to do in the previous video, and it went well, and your experiences as well are really interesting for me to know. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for subscribing to the channel as well. I think I'm up to about 1,171 subscribers as I am doing this video. And yeah, because it's so wet and so miserable and so horrible, it's the perfect time to go out for a drive. Perfect. Roads are quieter, there's no cyclists out, there's no runners on the road, which seems to happen all the time now during COVID. Since COVID, I should say. So it's actually a good time to go for a little bit of a cruise. Now, this isn't going to be pushing it or anything. I was just a bit concerned because the car was so hot yesterday. I'll put up a little clip actually of the engine. And I mean, the fuck knows what they did with it. They must have ragged it, because it was just like spitting coolant and water out the top. You can see it on the, you know, they'd given it a really tough time. Engine very hot. So, you know, disappointed with that, to be honest with you. And yeah, I'm not going back there again. I'm just going to have to look for a VW specialist, Golf R specialist, get to know people and go from there. The other thing, not to get too much into a rant about that sort of situation, this car stinks of smoke. I'm not a smoker. Most of my friends, they don't smoke. Other half doesn't smoke. So yeah, that's not ideal. I actually had asthma from quite a young age, and yeah, my lungs aren't exactly the greatest in the greatest of shapes. So yeah, stinks of smoke. I've done my little spray and stuff, and it will go over time, because obviously, you know, it was only for a certain period, you would hope. But yeah, another not exactly great thing. My other half just sat in here with me, and she basically said the exact same thing. She said it smelled of smoke. Oh, we've got another Golf R friend. You probably can't see that. A three-door friend. Never see three-door Golf Rs again, ever. This is it. Mark 8 Golf R, no three-door. Forget it. It's the last of it, and I like that. But what I wanted to say is how great a car this is. You know, it's just grey, it's under the radar, you know, but it looks so good. It looks so good in the sun as well, and I noticed that more yesterday. I'll try and hopefully put up a picture of it in the distance, looking quite good. Yeah, it's just a cool car. I absolutely love it. Four-wheel drive. I've got the traction control off, and you know, there's no worry about anything. It's just, it suits these roads. They're bumpy, they're horrible. I don't even have adaptive dampers, and it's fine. You know, it's just a really beautiful car to drive. And what makes it even better, actually, conversely from what people say in terms of lightness is the best thing, you actually kind of want a bit of weight in a car for bumps and a bit of comfort and for a bit of stability when it's quite windy and all that kind of stuff as well. And this car really does have that over and above a lighter, you know, competition basically. You know, certainly in my ST would be a lot. My Fiesta ST and the one that my other half has is not that enjoyable in the wet. It's not as good as an experience. Don't get me wrong, every time in that car is great, but it's just not as good as this. And if, you know, I've spoken about how I'd love to have a Porsche at some point, and I would, and I hope I can attain that, and, you know, to share that with you guys on the channel as well would be quite a big thing, and, you know, to document my ownership of that as well. I don't see myself ever really getting rid of this Golf R, to be honest with you. I absolutely love it. Not a massive fan of VW dealers at the moment, well, certainly that one particular one that I experienced. But a big fan of the car, and it's tight, and the wipers have actually been replaced, which I've already noticed is a massive difference. It's actually cleaning, which it wasn't doing before. The rear wiper, if I put that on, doesn't squeak, but apparently they will squeak again after about 9 months. It's just a common thing, so we will see on that. But yeah, if you're in a GT3 RS or something like that around here, it just, I know it's hard to say it wouldn't be enjoyable because you've got a naturally aspirated 4-litre flat 6 with GT compartment of Porsche, which sounds amazing. But in the rain and the wind, you can't really hear, well, maybe I'm giving a wrong example. It wouldn't be enjoyable to drive, is what I'm saying. It would just be, you wouldn't really be going anywhere. You'd be worried about everything. I just like actually using the car. This car's a good car to drive, and something Porsche have got wrong in their Caymans and stuff is that they have very long gearing on the gearbox. In the Golf R, it's very short gearing, very short gearing. Not good for economy, not good for when you're sitting on the motorway, but great when you're on the back road. And that's a big compliment to this car. Something that I think sports cars could learn from. It's a brilliant car. I absolutely love the Golf R, and I wanted to just share this with you, and just to explain that, yeah, you don't need to have a supercar, you don't need to have an infinite budget to have a great time. I like to try to have a bit of fun when times aren't so great, and times aren't so great at the moment in 2020, and for really anyone. And particularly when it's raining, you can't even go outside. This is the end of July in the UK, just to give you an idea. It's 17 degrees, which is, and it's quite stuffy and humid. And this is what you get. It's not anything. It's a crappy day, but look at the roads, they're dead. And you can get to enjoy a really nice car. And a lot of what I love about this car is that it's lasting a long time in terms of like the serviceable parts. The brakes have got loads of life left in them, the pads have got loads of life left in them. The new tyres I put on about 5,000 miles ago have got 6mm tread all round. It's brilliant. It's a car that just soaks it up, and it's working well for me. The clutch feels perfectly fine. You know, everything is sort of tight and good. This is a 30,000 mile 3-year-old car now. And I remember when I picked it up with a little over 1,400 miles on the clock from a VW dealer, and we went on like our first, we were on a little trip anyway, and it was just chucking it down with rain on a back road. Man, this car was good. And that's when it hit me. I was like, oh my god, I can actually have fun around these corners without being completely worried, and you can have fun at slower speeds as well. You don't have to be going stupid speeds. And this is what the cars are used for at the end of the day. You know, they're not for showing and for, you know, where are you going to go if you had a 700 brake horsepower modded Golf R? You know, just not. It's just not the world we live in. Not the real world. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and yeah, if you want to check out other videos on the channel, I've got plenty of fun drives and stuff with this, and you know, let me know your thoughts and your comments. Let me you so much for all the support on the videos, and yeah, just a little video today. I'm going to go out and have some fun and just chill out in the car and enjoy it, and yeah, what it's all about really. But yes, thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. Plenty more content to come. I'm waiting to hear about the Mark 8 Golf R. Nothing has come out. It's really strange actually. There's been bits of reviews on the Mark 8 GTI, which hasn't massively impressed me or infused me to kind of do videos and stuff on it, other than the ones that I've done in the past. Yeah, did you see that on camera? I know. I'll just pull out when I want. There you go. So, and they don't even indicate. Then great. That's the real world that we live in. Unfortunately. And that's a nice person let me through. But yes, thanks so much for watching. If you want to stay tuned to the video, I am going to go through some fun roads, but I won't really say anything, I'll just enjoy it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments against supercars and sports cars in this kind of environment on wet, horrible days when the world's a little bit miserable and you want to have a bit of fun. And Golf R, that's where I want to be sat in, and luckily for me, it's exactly what I am sat in. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you again next time. Well, enjoy the drive. That's exactly why you have your wits about you. Not sure what went on there. Glad I kept the camera rolling, eh? Brakes still working pretty well. A little storm has caused some trees to go down. Stay tuned to this fantastic rest of your weekend. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.